Hello everybody, I myself Sheethal. Today we are going to discuss about the different DDL commands. So we already know what are the different SQL commands. So in that, what are the DDL commands? So we will explain about the DDL commands, and also we are going to see in this video about the difference between the delete, drop and truncate. So most probably this is an important concept. What is the difference between delete, drop and truncate? So let us go to our topic. So what do you mean by, or what are the different types of SQL commands if we ask? They are the DDL commands, DML commands, then DCL is there, then TCL commands are there. So DDL commands means data definition language, and DML means data manipulation language. Then DCL means data control language, and TCL means transaction control language. So when we talk about the different DDL commands, so what do you mean by DDL commands? It actually DDL or data definition, which means it actually changes the structure of the schema or structure of the table. So what are the different DDL commands? Create is a DDL command. Drop, alter, truncate, comment, rename, all are DDL commands. So when we talk about create, so for what purpose we are using the create command? Create is used to create the database or its objects like table, index, function, view, store procedure and triggers. So for all we are using the create command only. We will be more familiar with using the create command with the table, creating a table. We know we are going to discuss now that only the syntax of creating a table. Then drop is there. Drop is used to delete the objects from the database. And alter command is there. It is used to alter the structure of the database. Then truncate is there to use, which is used to remove all records from a table, including all spaces allocated for the records are removed. So today we will be, along with this, we will be discussing about the difference between drop, truncate as well as delete also. So truncate is used to remove the records from the table, but its rows of columns will be retained. Then we'll be having the comment. Comment is used to add comments to the data dictionary. So that is also a data definition language. Then we are having the rename. Rename is used to rename an object existing, which is existing in the database. So rename an object means rename the table. So let us see all these commands in detail. So in create command, we know it is used to create objects in the database. It can be a table, it can be store procedure, it can be a view, whatever it is. Now, what is the syntax? It creates a new table. If we use it with create table, if we are using create command to create a table, new table will be created. Now, what is the syntax? Create table, then table name. Now, inside the bracket, we will write all the particular column names as well as its data types. So if we consider an example, if you want to create an employee table, then create, then table. Table is the keyword that we need to use. We have to use the table keyword. After that, whatever is our table name, what we want to give the name for the table. So that will be given there. Then inside the bracket, we can give like our columns. So column names will be given. Along with the column names, the data type of those columns also will be given. A type of the values that we are going to enter in that particular column. So here we can use here employee ID is there. Then employee ID is of integer type. Then comma, again employee name is there which is of char type. Then age is there which is of integer type again. Then city is there, again it is of char type. So the size of that city I can give as 25. Then phone number is there which is of varchar which is of 20. So then after completing the bracket you need to put a semicolon. So this is the command for creating a table. Now when we discuss about the drop command, for what purpose we are using the drop command? Drop allows to remove the entire object, database object from the table. So if we don't want the table itself, along with its structure, not only the data. I want to delete the data as well as the structure of the table. Then we can directly use the drop command. So it removes the entire data structure of the database. We can delete a table, we can delete an index, view, whatever it is. So what is the syntax for that? Drop table, table name. Or we can delete the database also, drop database, database name. So when we consider the example, drop table employee or drop database employees. So the main thing is you need to have the keyword table there also, or database. If you are deleting database, then database should be there. So drop table, the table name, then semicolon. Drop database, the database name, semicolon. So now if you want to remove individual records, then we use the delete command of the DML statement. So if we don't want to delete the structure of the table, we want to delete the entire data or any one of the data or any number of data we want to delete, then we have to use delete command. So which means we are just modifying the data. We are just modifying the database. We are not changing the design or structure of the schema. So in such kind of commands are known as DML. We are modifying data manipulation language. So delete is actually a DML statement. Then we are having the next DDL command, that is alter command. So an alter command allows to alter, modify the structure of the database, modify the structure of the database. So again, I'm telling it is not modifying the data, modifying the structure of the database. It modifies an existing database object. So using this command, we can add additional column or we can drop existing column and even change the data type of columns, right? So alter, what is the syntax here? Alter table, table name. Then add, if you want to add a particular column, add column name, its type. Or you can, if you want to change the name of a column, we can do it in this way: alter table, table name, change old column name, then new column name, then semicolon. Or if you want to drop a particular column from the existing columns, then alter table, table name, drop column, column name. So this is how the syntax is. Example also given here. So alter command, how it is used: alter table employee. I want to add the address column here. So alter table employee, add address, then its type we can add. Suppose if I want to change the already added phone number column to contact number. Previous column name is phone number. I want to change it to contact number. So how will I do? Alter table employee, change phone number, contact number. So phone number will be changed to contact number. Now, if I want to drop a particular column, which is called age I want to drop. I don't want that particular column in that table. So directly we cannot use the drop command there. Instead, we have to use the alter table. With that, drop keyword can be used. So alter table employee, then drop column age. So now, along with this, we'll see if the structure of the schema, if I want to see the structure of the schema, then we will use the describe command. We can write down describe table, table name, or we can write DESC. In short form, I can write as DESC also. Then we will be having the rename command. So rename command is used to rename an object. It renames a database table. So rename table, old name to new name. If I want to change the column name, then I can use the alter command. But if I want to rename a table itself, I can use the rename command because it is changing the name of the table. So rename table, old name to new name. So example is rename table emp to employee. Then we'll be having the truncate command. So truncate command is used to delete all the rows from the table permanently. It removes all the records from a table, including all spaces allocated to the records. And what is the difference here? Because drop is also deleting all the records. Truncate is also deleting all the records. Or delete is deleting all the records. We can use delete to delete all the records. Truncate we can use to delete all the records. But the difference between delete, drop and truncate we will see in the next slide. So truncate means we can delete all the records from the table, but here we cannot roll back the data. We cannot generate any rollback data. We cannot use rollback and it cannot come back. If you're truncating means the data is gone forever. So truncate table name, that is a syntax. Truncate table employee, that is an example. Now one by one we will see the difference between this delete, drop and truncate. Now on what basis this differences are classified, that also is included here. So we'll be having delete command, drop command and truncate command. So when we consider the language, then what is delete command? Delete command is a data manipulation language, which means it is modifying the data. It is not acting on the structure of the schema. Then drop command we have. Drop command is the data definition language, which means if you're dropping a table means along with the schema or structure of the table, it will be deleted, dropped. Truncate command is a data definition language command. Truncate also will be deleting the data and like it is considered as a data definition language command. Now the use, based on the use, how we can classify it. The delete command deletes one or more existing records from the table in database. We can delete one record from the table or more records from the table based on the condition. The drop command drops the complete table from the database. Complete table along with its schema, it will be removed. And truncate command deletes all the rows from the existing table, leaving the row with the column names. Only the row with the column names will be there. Okay, that is known as truncate command. Now transition. So in delete command, we can restore any deleted row or multiple rows from the database using rollback command. Rollback can be used to get the data back. In drop command, we cannot get the complete table deleted from the database using the rollback command. Once it is deleted, once it is dropped forever. Now, truncate command also, we cannot restore all the deleted rows from the database using the rollback command. So now regarding the memory space, delete command does not free the allocated space of the table from memory. The drop command removes the space allocated for the table from the memory. And truncate command, if we say, truncate command does not free the space allocated for the table from the memory. So regarding the performance or regarding the speed, delete command it performs very slower than the drop command as well as the truncate command, as it deletes one or more rows based on a specific condition. So we know that according to condition only, like based on that condition only, row by row, it will be deleted. So it is very slower. Now drop command has faster performance when compared to the delete, but when compared to truncate command, it is slow. So because the drop command deletes the table from the database after deleting the rows. Considering the truncate command, it works faster than drop as well as the delete command because it deletes all the records from the table without any condition. So regarding the integrity constraints, so whether the integrity constraint will be removed or remained. So integrity constraints remain in the same in the delete command. Integrity constraints will get removed in the case of drop command. Integrity constraints will not get removed. It will be remained in the case of truncate command. So the syntax also we can write here. Delete from table name where the condition we can write. In the case of drop table name will be written. In the case of truncate table name will be written. So these are the differences between delete command, drop command and the truncate command. Thank you.